Hi, Dave Sheahan here again, and I'm here with you today to give you the 8 of this video series, so my fat loss series from my book 6 Weeks to Cover Model Body. So here's video number 8. So again, yesterday we started talking a lot about training and how it's important to have intensity. Apply intensity to every part of training you do. I spoke a bit to you about cardiovascular training and how to make it effective and not to be wasting your time in steady state exercise like so many people are doing throughout the world. Today I'm going to speak to you about resistance training and how resistance training is the most important exercise strategy you can use to get lean, sculpted, get the abs, get the six-pack, uncover the abs, lose fat. For whatever you want to do, resistance training is the key. I can guarantee you this: if you do not do resistance training, that's weightlifting for anyone that doesn't understand the lingo. If you do not do any weights, you can forget about ever getting lean, trim, tight, toned. It will never happen, because simple fact is your body's made up of bone, muscle and fat. Okay, now if you don't use your muscle, what happens is it has a soft texture like fat. It has the same texture, okay, so it feels like fat. So for many of you out there who are watching this who haven't done weight training before, and you look at your arms or hips or stomach or different areas, and there's a lot of looseness there, you're, oh, I'd love to lose all that fat. But I can guarantee you probably up to half of that is actually muscle. And if you just did some weight training, even once, twice a week, that muscle will tighten up, really tight around the bones, so your whole body will slim, and again you look much better. So just from doing nothing else but adding some resistance training, you will actually get slimmer, okay? Even if you live in McDonald's all day. So by adding resistance training, you will get slimmer. So that's why it's so important to do resistance training. It tightens in. So once you work it, the muscles tighten in around the bone, making you very compact. That's why when a person's in really good shape, they often don't look very muscular, but if they take their clothes off, they'd be very muscular. Like I'm often told that, I don't look that muscular, but people who have seen me and people who see my products and my books and so on, or videos of me, you can see again, I'm very lean, very muscular, but it's because again, my body's compact. Again, I have very little fat in my body, I have a lot of muscle in my body. So it's really compact. So that's one huge advantage of weight training. It makes you tight and toned. The other thing is, from a calorie point of view, and a few strategies ago, I spoke to you about metabolism and the importance of raising it and getting it as high as possible. Resistance training makes your metabolism rise for 24/7. So even when you're asleep, you're burning calories, because muscles have to constantly be repairing themselves. So you stimulate and you break them down during the workout, and then afterwards then they're recovering from the nutrition. So it's a constant state of change, okay? And just a factor on you, they're burning calories. It's like having a fire lighting all the time. All the time it's burning fuel. Your body, by having muscle, is burning fuel, which is fat calories. So the more muscle you have in your body, the more fat you're burning. And again, for ladies, that doesn't mean you have to get big and bulky to burn loads of calories. A lot of muscle is just where it's tight and toned, again, sculpted, again, that the majority of your body is made up of muscle. So you become a fat burning furnace. So we got from the purpose of tighten up your body, get tight and toned and sculpted. You've got from the person metabolism, and finally a very important just health benefit from weight training, especially for females, is it's the only way to properly increase your bone density. So by doing resistance training, your bones get stronger, they get thicker, and you're going to offset stuff like arthritis, osteoporosis and so on. Or if you have them, it'll alleviate the problems, might even eradicate. I've had clients who've been crippled with arthritis, could hardly even swim, and within a few months of resistance training they've been doing aerobic classes. It's amazing what you can do. So again, for the purpose of this series, we're speaking of fat loss. If you want to really burn fat and get super lean, you need to do resistance training and add in the last strategy, intensity, to it. So make sure a proper resistance training program with intensity, that's the key to getting super lean, and that will make all the difference. So if you're not doing resistance training, start doing it now. If you are, make sure you're on an effective program. Drop us an email, ask us a few questions, we'd be happy to answer them. Alright, so I look forward to speaking to you next time with strategy number 9.